question that we would ask ourselves is how to start an online automated business, especially in 2025. We have moved past the years where there was no computer, and now we are in the technological age, and we have advanced again where we're in the AI and AR automated arena where things are still trending so fast and information is at our fingertips. Now, there are many ways that we can consider as we move forward to starting an online business. Congratulations. At least you have the thought, you have the belief, and you have somewhat of an idea as to what it is that you want to start in the online space. The first thing that you need to do before you actually create anything online is to have a business model that you already written down. You gotta be specific in a niche. You have to decide in your mind, you have to decide in your heart what is it that is natural for you, what is it that you feel comfortable doing when you go before a camera, when you're showing your face, or even if you're not showing your face, but you're able to speak about it and you're able to share it, and that is a knowledge that you have that someone is ready and willing to listen, to pay you for, or to be able to partner with you. So you got to find a niche. You got to decide what is it that you want to get started in. Immediately after you have decided that, now you're going to go into the platform that you're going to use in order to go about automating this business. Now, there are many ways to automate business models, and one of the quickest ways in which you can do so is through social media. There are multiple social media platforms that one can use, and naturally, YouTube, you have Reddit, you have X, you have Instagram, you have Facebook, you have TikTok. The list goes on and on. You have to now zoom in on one of those platforms. And the reason why I'm saying one is because, especially when you're starting out as a beginner or an intermediate, you want to be able to get more familiar with one, yourself first, because there's some old habits that we have to get rid of. And when you're starting in building, there are going to be some new learning curve that one has to get over and start to get used to. And at the same time, you are now going to figure out some things about your own self that you never even know. Or even if you did, it is now going to come out fully and clear once you start your business journey. I promise you, do not fool yourself. Do not believe that that ain't gonna happen to me. No, I promise you, you're going to be knowing yourself in this time. I've heard many persons saying, listen, you can look out. I'm going to drop content 7 times a week, 24/7. Oh my God, really? You better be careful what it is that you're saying, because your audience, they are going to be listening, looking, and waiting. And I promise you, whenever you can't deliver, they're going to let you know. They're going to let you know. So you're going to figure out yourself as you go through this journey. So you want to pick one particular platform that you are comfortable with, or even if you're not familiar with, that you can start off with. And then from there, you can now break into other platforms, right? Next thing you want to be moving on to is deciding how you're going to distribute your content. Like I said before, are you going to be posting once a day, right? 2 times a day, 2 times a week, 1 time a week? What time of the days are you going to be sending out these posts? Are you going to be scheduling the posts? You got to decide all these things. And naturally, before you even make the post, I'm hoping that you already, one, either you're going to create those posts yourself and have them prepared and edit, so when the time comes you're going to be able to release them, or you're going to partner with someone that is a professional knowing what to do, and they're going to be creating that content for you, editing and everything, putting it together so that it is ready and it is properly published. So when the time comes for you to share that information, it is ready. So after you have passed that stage and you're now in the posting stage, there are a couple platforms that you can use now in order to ensure that once you have set the information out there, you don't have to worry about too much about being so hands-on, because it's already set in the system, meaning while you're asleep, it is still working for you. There are multiple platforms, like I said. You have platforms like System.io. You have platforms like Reddit. You have platforms even like Podia that does the automation system, and they do the automation system so well that you are able to actually set an email campaign up, and that is where someone comes to what is called a landing page. So they come to what is called a landing page or a squeeze page. And when they come to that squeeze page, it is asking for their information. Once that information is inputted inside that squeeze page, then you're going to be presenting them with some free offer. It may be a PDF file. It may be a free download. It may be a product that they're going to receive. And in receiving that product, then you can do one of two things. They are now subscribed to your email campaign, where you will be able to send them emails in a systematic formula, not spamming now, that you bombarding them with a lot of emails, but in a way that they're already a part of your system, and now you're going to supply them with content and information that is helping them to solve a problem. You got to understand this. Whatever it is that you're doing in the online space, you're solving a problem. You're going to be offering a service or a product. There's no way around it. Okay? So if you're not going through that format where they are subscribed to your newsletter, and you're now going to be sharing information in that way, right? The next way is, after they have inputted their information, then they could be brought to an offer that is there immediately after they have received that free offer that you would have given from the get-go. So they're brought to a landing page, and this landing page here, which is either a upsell or a downsell, but is sharing more information about the particular product or service that it is, and then persons are going to now make a purchase for that product. Now, one of the things that you want to be sure is that when you're pricing your product, you don't overthink it. Because the truth and the fact is, some persons believe that the more information stretched out on a long period of end, this is now where more value is being added. But not so. It really has to do with what it is that you are sharing, that you are offering, that is going to be of benefit to you, that you can say at the end of it, or even while you're going through it, man, this is what I've been missing. I didn't know this. I've been in those positions before, and I'm wondering what took me so long, because you were in the dark. So while you're sharing that information, you want to be putting yourself in the person's shoe, as if you were the one that was searching for that information, searching for that product, and you are being served. So any one of these platforms you can consider, and as I said, there are multiple other platforms that are there that actually does the automation process that can lead you from a squeeze page to a landing page, bringing them now to the thank you page, a thank you page where a thanks is given unto them, and even some persons within the thank you page as well, there is also probably or possibly another offer that is suggested. But either way you are taking this, you want to ensure that whatever is being set up on that system, it is something that is beneficial to all. Not everyone knows the detailed intricacies as it relates to setting up the automation system in the correct format and in the precise and proper way. And don't feel as if you can't outsource these services. You have places like Upwork, you have places like Fiverr, you have these places that you can outsource the services, and you just need to filter through and see what is more affordable on your behalf. And so thereby they set up that automation service for you, and it is able to be done in a quick and a fast ways. And also a lot of these platforms that are being provided, they have set things up in such an easy step-by-step way that can explain and give you help. They have help support, desk support, even AI. You can go and chat GPT. You can text away even while you're on these systems, on these sites, ask questions, and you'll be able to maneuver. All you have to do is follow the correct information and apply the information that you're learning, and that will help you in setting up your business model and your automation service properly and correctly. I can say to you that when you are going through the process of doing this, it is going to pull out everything out of you. If this is a new arena that you have never trod before, then you are going to be, as long as you open yourself to learn, you're going to come against some roadblocks. You're going to be coming against some I did not know. You're going to come against some new errors, things that pops up that you will need to now give a solution or find a way to fix it. And this is now where you have persons like myself that gives you a step-by-step guide as to how to go about starting things and having things done in such a way so that you have minimal or the least amount of effort that is given, and so you are still able to fast track into setting up your business and setting up your network so that things are flowing in a proper and a systematic way. We can speak further on this as time goes. You can DM me, you can reach out, leave a comment. I can do possibly another part 2 to this where I go more in depth explaining a number of things so that you have the idea and the understanding as to how it is you can properly set your automation system up where you're earning immensely.